The spirit leads the people to the healers, and the healing work is from spirit, and what I'm doing is just being a conduit for the healing to take place within the person. When I was a child, when I was about 12 years old, I was having some difficulties, some physical difficulties, and my father, who had gone to this ashram and came back a yogi, said to me, you know, I need to show you some of these poses so that you can use them to help calm yourself and manage your state. And so he did, and that continued through my high school years, into my college years. I have danced since I was 4 years old, so I've always been into the art of dance and movement. But for me, the yoga was the healing part of it, and then I realized I've got to share this with other people.
She covers the whole gamut. She covers the physical strength and stretching and mobility, and also peace and quiet and calm, and the spiritual appreciation of the world around us. So it covers it all with Kara. We're very, very lucky she's been here.
Started teaching teachers not too far into my own career because I needed teachers in my studio.
It was an amazing experience. Kara's insight, intuition, and guidance were so integral in me growing not only my own practice, but just blossoming in life as a whole. She's got a talent, you know, for seeing what you have inside of yourself when you might not.
I've been able to keep the dance as a string throughout this. Having my own studio, I was able to still offer dance classes or exercise dance classes, that kind of thing. Earlier this year, I went down to Joshua Tree, California, and did a 300-hour training with the Four Winds Society, which is the work of Dr. Alberto Villotto. I had read his book called Shaman Healer Sage a couple years ago when I was down in Costa Rica, and it changed my life. You know, books can change your life. They can open your eyes to something else. And I realized, I read this book and I was like, I've got to do this. And it works with yoga perfectly, hand in hand. But it inspired me to now go towards a healing profession. And that's kind of interesting because before I went to college, I was planning on becoming a nurse. I had worked as a nursing assistant for a few years, got into college, started taking a modern dance class, and then I got like way back into dance again. I did this training, I've been working with clients, and what I'm seeing in terms of their own light, like after we do the work, not just right after we do the work, but as I see them in the studio, coming in, I see them lighter, I see them happier. I see that the work is very effective. Certainly I've had my own changes because of it, my own healing.
It's interesting because you're not physically really feeling anything. There's not a lot of hands-on, but you hear the sounds of what's going on around you, and it kind of draws you in and out of your body at the same time, if that makes some sense. And it's more afterwards, with a little bit of time after the practice, where you start to just notice some subtle changes within yourself, just in the way that you can maybe process emotions a little bit differently than you did before, more accepting of those emotions and yourself, and how you're able to move forward in a different fashion, in a more positive fashion.
We all have this sense of personal space, so we could call it our personal space. But what the shamans call it is the luminous energy field, the energy field that surrounds your body, which you could say is your aura, and that all of our life experiences are stored in the chakras, which are actually outside the body. And so when we go in and do this energetic work, we're basically cleaning out the old stuff so that a person can feel renewed, be renewed, and get rid of old energy and old things that they don't need anymore. So I find it really exciting, and And that's the kind of work I'm really looking forward to doing more of.